My confession was stupidity. That's Vito, y'all. My baby went through yesterday, but I'm gonna let him tell the story. I'm getting made up, boo, so we can talk about our story yesterday. We can talk about some more stuff. Okay, I think I have enough people on here to talk about purpose and why you're here. A lot of times we are unhappy, we're frustrated, we're irritated, we just don't want to be bothered, and we're unhappy because we don't know our purpose. We don't know why we're here. We think we know, and we're not here to just work, pay bills, and die. That is not our purpose. That's not why we're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be living an abundance life. And today, very short, I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to find your purpose. And it's so easy. We make it harder than what it is. Not only that, we allow fear to stop us from our purpose because we feel like, don't nobody going to like that, or I don't know if nobody else is going to really take interest in that. We give ourselves all types of excuses. And when there's excuses, there's no results. So we're just living in vain. So God has given us so much. God has given us gifts, talents, passion. He's given us assignments. He's given us missions. He's given us things that He needs for us to operate in so that we can go out and pretty much, in so many words, save the world. Yes, one person can't save the world, but can you imagine all of God's children coming together with their talents, with their passions, with their gifts, and operating in those gifts to the fullest without fear, without worried about what people think, what people say, worried about approvals from other people? Can you imagine the impact we can make on this world if we just stay in our lane and operate in our gifting? We always talk about staying in our lane, but those who are in your lane, what are you doing in your lane? Prime example, I used to be track star, love track and field. And it was this thing where, I was the captain. I was the ankle. For those who are track and field, shout out in there back in the day. We can stay in our lane. We already know if we go out our lane, we're going to get disqualified. If we go out our lane, we're going to hit somebody. We're going to shift them out off their goals. We're going to, push them out of what they're supposed to be doing. So if you stay in our lane and focus on the finishing line, or focus on, the person in front of you who's supposed to take that baton, we can win this race, right? But what happens if I stayed in my lane and don't move? What if I stayed in my lane and never leave the starting blocks? Y'all, this is how life is for most of us. It's like at the starting block. It's the starting block of life. And your heart's beating because you know the sound of that gun is terrifying. Your heart's beating out of your chest. Your arms are shaking because your hands are down. Your legs are shaking. You're trying to keep your balance and you're afraid. But it's amazing. While you're standing still, you're shaking. You're afraid. You're thinking about what could, would, should happen. But as soon as the gun go off and you start going, it's amazing how the fear leaves you. The trembling stops. You know why? Because you're running your race. You're in your lane, you're running your race, and you're doing exactly what God has told you to do. The fear paralyzes you. And as long as you're at a standstill, you will constantly be in fear and not moving, not doing, not living, not giving, not providing. You're pretty much living dead. Isn't that something? Someone who's paralyzed, they're still alive, but they can't move. And in the spirit, that's how we are sometimes. We're paralyzed. We're not moving, and we're not doing what God has called us to do. We've been questioning it. We've been doubting it. We've been waiting for someone to co-sign on it. We've been waiting for approval. We've been waiting for our ducks to be in a row. We've been waiting for the right time. There's never a right time, just so you know, in regards to your purpose. The time is now. What God has called you to do, you are to do it now. If you are alive and well, you need to be not just walking in your purpose. You need to be operating that thing to the fullest. So I got some ways for you. I have 4 ways for you to know how to find your purpose. And you've probably heard this before. You've probably seen this before. But let me tell you one thing. Someone wise told me, you don't really know what you think you know until you start doing what you know. Think about it. We know so much stuff, but we ain't doing nothing with what we know. So technically, you don't really know it. You just heard about it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you know something, you do something about it. Because once you know that thing and it gets embedded in your heart and in your spirit, you can't help but move on it. So a lot of things we have filed in our filing cabinet back there, way back somewhere, and we haven't really operated in it. You don't really know it. You know of it. You know about it, but you don't really know it. Once you have grabbed a hold of it and you really know it, you start operating in it, and nobody can tell you otherwise. Okay? So if you have something to write with, write this down. This is how you find your purpose. So simple, so easy. It's not even deep, y'all. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be so mad because it's not deep. It's so simple. I'm gonna give y'all time to get something to write with. Get your phones, get your devices, whatever you write with. I just want to reiterate what God has probably already told you. I want to remind you of something you've already been probably struggling with, but you waiting on somebody. Maybe I'm that somebody. How about that? If you're waiting on somebody to tell you to get moving, I'm that somebody. And it's time for you to get moving. Okay? Do what God has called you to do. And don't be waiting on somebody to co-sign. Oh, that was me, y'all. That was me. God told me to do stuff, and I'm like, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. God said, if I told you to do what you waiting on, confirmation comes once you start running, once you start doing that thing. Y'all ready? Y'all must be really listening because ain't nobody talking to me. Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? Number 1, how to find your purpose. Simple. What are you good at? What are your strengths? What do you find yourself doing without even thinking about it? What have people complimented you on? What is it that people have said, girl, man, you need to be doing this for a living? Or girl, how you do this? And you know what you say? Oh, child, I've been doing this for years. It just comes naturally. What's that thing? Write it down. Make it plain. Make it plain. What is that thing that you're so good at? I don't care what it is. It can be the smallest in the eyes of man, because that small thing can be big to God. What is that thing that comes so naturally to you that it doesn't really come naturally to other people? And people may have complimented you on this thing. People have said, listen, if you can do this for me, I'll pay you. What's that thing, right? I don't care if it's janitorial, cleaning. I don't care if it's designing, painting. I don't care if it's cooking, clean, whatever. Shopping. Do y'all know y'all can make money by shopping for other people? People have businesses doing that. Okay? That's number 1. What are you good at? What are your strengths without you even thinking about it? Ready? Number 2. What do you love to do? Now, I know you think, well, isn't that the same as the first one? No, not exactly. Let me tell you why. There's things that I love to do, and I ain't really good at it. And vice versa. There's some things that I'm good at, but I ain't really loving it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have that passion for it. Like, even like now, seasons change, right? So for instance, my passion back in the day used to be working out, fitness, you know, getting people in shape, dancing. I can do that with my eyes closed. I can dance with my eyes closed. I can choreograph. I can do a fitness plan. I can do all of that. But is that something I love? I like it. Okay. But is it a passion? Is it a love? No. It's different. It's something that I can do pretty well, but is the love there? Is the passion there for it? Okay. So everything, you have to say yes to all of it. Okay. So once you say yes to all of it, you pretty much know what your purpose is. All right. So number one, for those who just coming in, what are you good at? What are your strengths? Something that people have told you they're your strengths, and that you can do with your eyes closed, and you pretty much do it for free if you will. Number two, what's your passion? What do you love to do? Okay. Number three, you ready? What the world needs. Your purpose is connected to helping other people. We have come to the conclusion and think that our purpose is really for us. Y'all funny. I'm funny. But in the end, at the end of the day, our purpose isn't for us. Technically, indirectly, yes, but directly it's for other people. It's to meet the needs of others. It's to solve problems. It's to help someone's life be better than it was before they met you. Make sense? So think about that. What does the world need? Because the world, they need us. They need our gifts and our talents. They need the purpose why we're here. Someone is waiting for you to get your purpose straight so their life can be straight. What is that thing? What is that the problem? Because you have the solution. A lot of times we have went through things in our life and we have come out on the other side and we know what works, we know what doesn't. Just like a computer person. They have taken everything apart. They know that won't work. They tried it and it blew up. Oh, that worked. And now we have a nice software. So there's something in your life that you've been through, you've done that, you've been there, you went through tragedy, you went through heartaches, pain, you had mistakes, and you came out on the other side bigger and better, and you know what works and what doesn't. Someone needs to hear those solutions. And because you done been through it, baby, who the best person to get it? You. You're the best teacher of your own experiences, of your own life purpose, your own life experiences. Who's the best teacher? You. Okay? So number one, recap. What are you good at? What's your strengths? What are you good at doing? What are your strengths? Number two, what do you love to do? What's your passion? What do you find yourself thinking about all the time? You can't even get rest because something's always going in your mind. You have to get up 3 in the morning writing that thing down. What is that thing? What have you seen yourself doing? What you have envisioned yourself doing? What's that that's stuck in your chest and you just have not operated in it because of fear or lack of approval or whatever? Okay. And number three, what does the world need? You can solve a problem. Whatever your purpose is, you got the answers. You got the solution. You can solve someone's problem and make someone's life better. What is that thing? Okay. And the last one, what can you get paid to do? Everything God has given you is for you not only to help people, but to also obtain wealth for yourself. Wealth for yourself. When you're giving to others and you're prospering others, guess what? It has to come back to you. It will come back to you. There's something that you can package. There's something that you can do. You can be living your purpose and getting paid for it at the same time. We've been told we have to separate it. Lies, lies, all lies. You don't have to separate your purpose from, your prosperity. To me, when you're living your purpose, prosperity will grow. It's when you're not living your purpose, you don't see the abundance of prosperity as you would when someone said, who told me this, y'all? I can't remember who it is. Someone said, once you find out your purpose, you stop working. You stop working. It's no longer work for you. It's like, I love to do what I do. And the bonus is I get paid to do it. What about that? Instead of saying I go to work, I go to purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. So I'm not working anymore. I'm just walking in my purpose. I'm saving lives. I'm saving the world. I'm helping people. And I'm getting paid for it. Bonus. That's it. That's all I have for you. If you don't know why you're here, if you don't know at the starting block of life what you're supposed to be running to do, that's it. Find out your strengths, what you love to do, what you're good at. Find out what can help the world, what can bring, joy to other people, what can solve the needs of people and others. And how can you live a life, a prosperous life, doing what you've been called and been born to do. Point blank period. I'm done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm messing up all kind of stuff. Y'all want to talk to a sister now, since y'all been taking notes? Anybody? Oh, y'all have been talking to me. My notification just went up. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me go back and read some of these. Thank you. I look great. Thank you with my hair. It's all mine, y'all. I haven't seen my hair in so long. Thank you for the compliments. Hello, Divinely. Rito say, uh-oh. What's that lip liner color? Blackberry. Can y'all see that? It's called Blackberry. I get it from Sally's Beauty supply store. I was just praying about this. See? Whoop, there it is. Look at God. I feel as we grow through life, our purpose deepens. It does. And thank you for saying that, Emiz, because when you start, God doesn't give us the whole blueprint all at once. Because he has to trust you. Are you going to even leave the starting block? Why am I going to tell you to go around the block and do this, this, and that? You haven't even came out of the starting block yet. So once you start running, once you hit, and think of the gun being God saying go. In the spirit, God saying go. His go was pretty much when he created you and put it in you. Now go. Go do that thing. Because somebody's waiting on you. Somebody's dying in the spirit of life because you have not got out of your starting block because of fear. Your fear not only paralyzes you, but your fear also can kill somebody else. Purpose, somebody else deliverance, somebody else restoration, somebody else. Y'all, if y'all only knew, if y'all only knew. Okay, my thing is talking about it's low on battery, so hold on, y'all. Hold on. Change is coming. All right, let's see if this gonna work without it. Uh-oh, let me see if I can turn it around. Can I turn it around? Hold on. Let's see if that'll work, y'all. Wait. I thought it was charged up. Okay. How about that? Cool? All right. I hope that's not going to mess up anything. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get this down further. All right. There we go. I think. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, so y'all, a lot of people are waiting on you. Y'all better stop. And Thank you. Someone said, I'm praying. I've been praying about that. Now, let me tell you something too. Yes, you're supposed to pray. Absolutely. But when are you going to get up from off your knees and do what God has told you to do based on what you've been praying about? A lot of times I have used, I'm just praying about it. I'm still praying about it. And God has already told me. That's just a way of saying, I'm scared to do it. I'm just going to make sure it's God. What else we got here? Just Miss Rob, you was a track star too? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Confirmation, good. What if you haven't an idea what it is we are supposed to be doing? Which race? What do you I don't understand. Kia, what if you haven't an idea? Or what if you have an idea on what it is you're supposed to be doing? Which race? Let me know. Let me know. I'm not really understanding your question. Hey, Camille. She says she doing her workout program, y'all. I customize, for those who don't know, I customize workout training, online workout programs, and also meal plans. And she just purchased one, so she's doing my workout program and she's loving it. Great. I'm good at comforting others, passion, mental health. Bam, boom, that's it. Y'all, I'm in mental health. This is crazy. My job is helping students mentally, behaviorally, socially. So that's what I do. I help people. Exhortation, counseling, all of that stuff. And it does deepen. Someone said it deepens as you continue to do it. That's so true. And how can you package that? All of us are entrepreneurs at heart, but I'm not saying you have to go and start your own business if that's not what God is telling you to do. But find a place where your purpose can be used to the fullest, the way God. Now let me talk about this. Being used by God is different from being used by people. That's a whole other video. And I've had to learn the hard way. Being used by God is different from being used by people. Yes, God uses people for your talents, but the heart that the people that God sends for them or for you, the heart will be genuine and in the right place. Not evil, wicked, where they want to use to gain for their gain. That's not God. It's not for their gain. To use you, to deplete you, to make sure that they can take everything from you. That's not God. When God uses you, it's to replenish you, to regenerate you, to help other people around you, to make things grow. Everything you touch is anointed. When God uses you, there is no sorrow. When God blesses you, there is no sorrow, y'all. So don't get that twisted. Don't think because, I got to be used by them, so therefore God. No. Because when God uses you, no, ma'am. No, sir. Thank you. Now I feel clear on my purpose because I've been asking God for clarification and been doubting. No more doubting, baby. Give me some thumbs up, y'all. If y'all thought this was educational, informational, confirmational. How about that? I'm eager to obey and run, but confused in what exactly. Okay, and confusion is not of God, so continue to pray and He will give you clarity. But when that clarity comes, don't think it's a huge, big blueprint. It may be one little thing He wants to see if you're going to obey Him. And once you take that one step and you obey Him in that one step, everything else will fall in place. So yeah, God is not out for confusion. Make sure you have clarity on the direction and what you will have. Y'all, let's go back to track and field because that's where I come from. I used to try to figure out which race, which event was best for Marshall. I would see people doing the long distance and they just be going at their own little pace. They barely breathing hard. And I'm thinking, well, let me try that. And I'm going And I'm about to fall out. My heart palpitating to the point I'm about to just, geez, lose it. I'm like, no, this not for me. I tried it. Didn't work for me. Next event. So I tried the hurdles. I was trying it. Yeah, I see people coming up doing the hurdles. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just the form was nice. Here I go. I'm trying it. I'm hitting every hurdle, busting my knees, bleeding. Just crazy. That wasn't for me. Then I would see these crazy events like, I don't know if that's for me. I don't know. I don't know. They don't really look exciting. They don't really look, you know how we do with people that sings. I'd rather sing, man. I want to run the hurdles because this other stuff don't look that exciting. So let me try it. I tried the long jump, good at it. I'm like, of course, it's sand, it's dirty. I had to be good at it. I tried the high jump. I was good at that too. I'm like, okay, darn. All the stuff that I really didn't want to be good at, I was good at it. Sprinting, short distance, 440, 220, quarter. Those were my events. But guess what I had to do? I tried the other stuff to figure out, nah, that wasn't for me. Because I was looking at other people being successful in those things, thinking I was going to be successful. So don't get it twisted. Don't compare your gifts with somebody else. Don't compare your success with someone else. Someone is successful because maybe they're walking in their purpose. They're in their life season. Ask the why question. What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Why do you love what you love? And why are you here? And all that falls under what your purpose is. Hey, Misty. Hey, beautiful. I'm good at servicing people. Good. And God knows we need that. Move forward with the promptings that God gives. Work those spiritual muscles. That's right. When you feel that pull back inside, stop and ask God, okay, now what do we do? I love that. We, as in him and us, then proceed. I love it. Thank you. Caught it just in time. Well, good, dear Brave. Well, I'm going to go, y'all. That's all. I didn't want it to be a long video. I just want to come because a lot of times we get frustrated in our waiting process. You know why? Because we're not doing our purpose process. Make sense? Because if you're really focused on your purpose, your waiting actually stops. Does that make sense? You're not really waiting for that thing you're actually waiting for because you're doing what God has called you for. Your purpose is what stops the waiting process. And I never really saw it like that. When I was doing what God has called me to do, when I was actually living my purpose, my waiting was like, it just disappeared. Like, waiting. And then the thing I was waiting for came doing my purpose. And at that point, I'm thinking, well, God, I'm good. I don't even want that anymore. I'm good. And God said, no, here you go. That's exactly where I wanted you to be. That's exactly where I wanted you to be. Who just gave me some donation? Thank you, Just Miss Rob. That was sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. May God bless you, baby doll, continuously. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. We're talking about purpose today while we're here, and are we really living our full purpose, and are we living at our full potential? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. And that's why the waiting process is so hard. That's why it seems like a struggle, because we're sitting. You know how when you sit and you're watching something boil and it feels like it's taking forever? Like, seriously? Jesus. But then when you start going to clean up and doing this and that and getting stuff straight, you're like, oh, my eggs are done already? The waiting stopped. Why? Because I was doing other things while that thing that I was waiting for was taking care of itself. My bad. While God was taking care of that thing for me. We don't have to sit and wait till the paint dry, y'all. Go do something. The paint will dry. And once it dry, God will reveal it to you and say, here it is. Boom, there's your masterpiece that you've been waiting for, that you stopped waiting for because you started living your purpose. You got out of your starting block. Y'all, this is good. This is for me. I'm telling you. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. And don't think you have just one purpose. It's not. Do you know that when God gives his talents, he gives a lot. You can multiply that thing. Just like your money, God can give you so many talents, and it can get confusing because you don't know which one to focus on. Focus on one first. And when you perfect that thing, God will tell you how you can maneuver to the other thing and even mash them all together. Now tell me that's not powerful. You go from counseling or service, someone says servicing one person to now servicing two people. Now you want to add in some other products. Oh, I can do this too. Let me add on to that. So your purpose can add on. You can have add-on purposes, y'all. Add on to that thing. And I'm telling you, you are so fulfilled when you're helping other people. When Vito and I are sitting here talking to y'all, it fulfills us as well. Like right now, I am so like, I don't even want to let y'all go. That's how life is. It's like, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop doing this, God, because God said, no, take a break. Let me rejuvenate and get back with you. And then when he bring it to us, it's like, wow, God, well, thank you. I stopped waiting. I stopped waiting. Okay. So I just want to say that, you guys, those are pretty much the 5 ways you can find out what your purpose is. Live it. Get out of the starting block. I don't care if you're afraid and shaking and trembling. Once you hear God say, go, that's your gun. Get up out of it and go as fast or as slow as you need to go. It doesn't matter how fast. All you need to do is start going. I don't care if it's a jog. Boom. It's a jog. I don't care if you trotting. At least you moving. I don't care if you skipping. At least you moving. I don't care if y'all got me and get me to start dancing. I just need you to move. I need you to get up. Do some things. Shake it off. Come on. I don't care if you want to even walk it out. Crip walk. Whatever you want to do. Get moving. Get to that thing. Do your research. Educate yourself. God gives us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom comes from God. Get the knowledge from research and get the understanding. Put all of those together. Bam, you're operating in your purpose with the spirit of excellence. That's another video. Some of us are in our purpose, but we're not in the right spirit. And it's messing up the purpose. It's messing it up. So the heart has to be right too, for the purpose to even penetrate to help other people. That's different. I just need y'all to figure out what it is and get moving. All right. I love you guys. Is there any more questions? I'm getting ready to get off this thing. I should have more thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. Me and Vito will be filming today. We got some videos coming for you guys, and we may be coming on live too as well, just to say hi. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Be blessed. Walk in your purpose. Get out the starting blocks. Okay. Don't forget, for those who have not purchased your investing, that's another purpose. Purpose is to prosper even when it comes to the money God has given you. Let it grow. Go to the Process Life website. Get your investing class. I've heard nothing but great reviews. People are multiplying God's money, prosperity. That's another purpose, y'all. God has given us money to make it grow. Are you even doing that? Or are you allowing fear to stop you in that area? We broke it down, y'all. Stocks is not for the rich and famous. It's for everybody. It's easy. As 1, 2, 3. I had people say, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Well, you're going to be doing nothing and scared. I'm not. I figure, hey, might not get prosperous. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. All right. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. We will see you soon. Be blessed. Walk in your purpose. Go to the processlife.com website. Get some of those classes, investing classes, how to, classes, whatever you need. Get that as well. All right. I love you guys. See y'all later. Bye.